One small problem is that I still haven't got the sunglasses, and that's the end of the bridge. So I did watch Drishyam 2. I would say it has lived up to the hype. Now I understand the Pampers ad. Development vs nature. Always a debatable question. Good morning, the time is 7:25, almost 7:30. I'm leaving in 5 minutes, and hopefully today we'll start our ride at 7:30. We have to reach Baindur today. Baindur is 75 kilometers from here, so that's a target for today. Baindur. Out on the road at 7:40. The temperature is very good to cycle, but I will be needing few breaks. First of all, I have no water. Second, I haven't had my breakfast. It's only the bar of cereal, or what do you call it, energy bar that I've had. Early morning climb. So this is Honavar, another town in Karnataka, or as they call Uttara Kannada. And I have cycled for almost 1 hour now, completed 15 kilometers. So from Kumta to Baindur it was 75 kilometers, 15 have been done, 60 remains. That's the beauty of cycling in the morning. You get a lot of kilometers when the atmosphere is good, the climate is cool. One small problem is that I still haven't got the sunglasses, and also the right shoulder, which I was talking about yesterday, is kind of starting to irritate me. So hopefully the body adjusts and it becomes okay, because I do have a problem of my right shoulder, in fact my entire right side. So yep, let's see how it goes. So this is the Honavar town, almost 20 kilometers from Kumta. This is also a good place. You have good stay options. I won't say good stay option, but there are stay options. The famous Kamath group is here. There's Kamath Lodge, Kamath Executive Inn, and another few more hotels which I can see, and the road from Kumta to sorry for the shake, and the road from Kumta to Honavar is fairly flat. I think I hardly will take you 1 or 1.5 hours at the max to reach here from Kumta. So if you're planning to cycle from this route, and if you're reaching Kumta by 4-5, you can stretch another hour and reach Honavar and cover 20 kilometers. This is the famous Saravati river. It's a very big river and the scenery is beautiful, but I think I can't stop on this highway because there's a nice amount of vehicles over here. That's the end of the bridge. So this is how the bridge looks. It's very long. The water seems to be very clear. Sunlight. And here we have a lot of garbage. Probably it's a hangout place for a lot of people to come and eat or camp. Kilometers have been done. It's almost 2 hours I've started cycling. The next stop I have to take is breakfast stop, but the road is so flat that there's no climb, so I'm just enjoying the ride. So I think I'll push till another 10 kilometers, then I'll take a breakfast halt. Baindur is just 50 kilometers from here. After the breakfast, I think we'll be left with 45, which I think we can stretch and have a late lunch at Baindur. Hopefully all this happens. So I did watch Drishyam 2. I would say it has lived up to the hype, and you won't be disappointed because Drishyam was an enormous hit, and once you make such a suspense thriller and going forward and making a sequel has to really have that sort of content, or else then your caliber falls down a bit, because the same movie Drishyam and Drishyam 2 is directed by Jeetu Joseph. The writer director is the same, and I think most of all the sequels are always not at par with the first part. Drishyam 2 is also, technically speaking, not at that level, but it's almost there. And when you have such a big shoes to fill, and you kind of put an extra 2 or 3 socks, but you fill the shoes, it is okay. It doesn't matter much. So I would say I love the film. The suspense quotient is there. The way they have written the movie and taken it through is beautiful, but I have to admit that some part of it is filmy. You may think, oh, is it possible? Or see, if you sit and analyze it, then maybe you may find faults, but overall it's a beautiful movie, and yeah, it's a must watch. There's something called a chafing, wherein your skin around your pelvic area, also called as ass, and all the pelvic floor area where your skin is present. So chafing is basically kind of a burning sensation which you feel when you sit and ride on a cycle for long, or you sit on a bike also for so long. You kind of feel, when the whole weight is on your ass for a long time, you can feel that on your skin. Especially when cycling, it becomes more. So chafing is a concern. That's why a lot of people wear cycling shorts or cycling pants. And always remember, while wearing these cycling shorts or pants, you should not wear an underwear. Yes, initially it feels weird, but then you get used to it, because if you wear underwear, it will not serve the purpose. So there's a huge difference wearing underwear beneath your cycling shorts and not wearing one. So yesterday, after the rain, what happened was the whole thing got wet, and the extra padding which you have, that too got wet, and that's why the whole skin kind of rashed up. Now I understand the Pampers ad when they say that, what is it called? The pad was wet, that's why the baby got rashes. There. Dabur oil also I needed. Development vs nature. Always a debatable question. नारियल का पानी, नारियल का पानी. We are entering Murdeshwar, which is famous for the Shiva temple and the not ginormous but huge statue of Shiva. The first meal break for the day. I didn't have breakfast. I had a packet of biscuits and an energy bar. Almost completed, not almost, more than 45 kilometers done. 30 kilometers to go for today's target, that is Baindur. Right now I've just crossed Murdeshwar, which I said is famous for the Shiva temple and the statue of Shiva. Have some dahi rice. The rice is here. This is dahi rice with cashew nut and achar. 30 kilometers to go. Will probably be done by 3. Now the time is almost 11:30. It's 11:30. So almost 3 o'clock. Around 3 o'clock, I hope to be checked into my hotel and start editing. So this is Bhatkal, another town in Uttara Kannada, Karnataka. Energy bar?
Yeah, you have this.
I will.
Okay, see you.
Chalo. This is the energy bar that I just got from a guy who is doing his BRM. That is 300 kilometers. 300 kilometers in 20 hours. I'm telling you, there are a lot of crazy people out there. So he's come from Mangalore, and I think he went till Murdeshwar and back. So he has to complete 300 kilometers by 1:30 a.m. in the night. So BRMs are basically certifications, I think, given by the French people for obviously cycling. So there are 100 kilometer BRMs, 200 kilometers, 300 kilometers, and everything. All the BRMs have a certain time limit. You have to finish before the time gets over. That's how you get certified. Pretty tough. We have entered the Baindur Taluka. Baindur is the stop for today. It's 1:30, so by 2 I should be in the hotel. And I just met 3 more guys who are doing the BRM, Mangalore to Bhatkal and back. They are just right in front of me. That's our hotel, and a mongoose just crossed by. And this is the Baindur railway station. So at 2 o'clock today I reached the hotel in Baindur, which was the target. From Kumta to Baindur it was 75 kilometers, and it was done in 6 hours. I mean, around 1:30 I was done, 1:45. So 7:40, somewhere around 7:40 I started. So 7:40 to 1:40 is 6 hours. So 6 or something, and I've reached Baindur, which is 75 kilometers. So now it's 3 days I'm on the brim of 70 kilometers. I think that it's time to spice it up. So from tomorrow I will be aiming for multiple targets. So even if one gets done, and I'm still having, if I'm having some energy, I will go post that. So probably I'll do 100 kilometers starting tomorrow.